Virgo, I didn't name the video yet, and I'm doing this recording live. So if any of you watching the video live, maybe you guys can help me think of a name for the video. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information will be down below, and as well as my Instagram. Or if you'd like to make a donation to the channel, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if it resonates. So Virgo, although I don't know the title yet of the video, maybe I'll know at the end of the reading. One thing I can tell you is, as I was pre-shuffling a bit before I started the live, Fantasia's song came on, Free Yourself. And I'm not the best singer, but she's like, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead with someone else. So I feel like, for some of you, you kind of feel like you've been lied to. Like, you came in this relationship promising me this, telling me that, and you are really not following through, right? And for this person, they kind of feel like your expectations are ridiculously high. So you're kind of at a crossroads with something and someone. You feel like you need to be freed from something, and for some of you, this could be a job or a relationship. A lot of these readings are turning out to be relationship readings, and I didn't mean for them to be. It's what's coming out in the energy. So I'm going to pull some cards for you, Virgo. I feel some guilt as well. I don't know if someone, oh my gosh, I don't know if someone crossed over, and as I said that, look what the card that came out. I don't know if it's someone that crossed over that has some guilt with you, or that you have some guilt that you kind of feel like I could have done more, or I should have done this, I should have done that with them. But I definitely feel some guilt coming out in this reading, Virgo. Alright, so let's get started. Alright. Alright, so let me just start with this card. It says no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. So, if you are thinking of starting something new, or you're in your feelings about something and trying to rush the process, during the month of July is not the time. During all these retrogrades and this Mercury retrograde and eclipse season, don't make any big decisions. If you want to make moves in August, September, major ones. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of changes coming for you guys. And I know, like, for Virgo, you guys like things a certain way. You like the people around you to be a certain way. You like the process to be a certain way. You feel like you know what you're talking about, or this is the best way to do it. And sometimes it blocks you from seeing someone else's vision or the better vision. But in this case, I have to tell you, I don't feel like you're it's so much that you're closed off. I feel like there's some trauma from your past coming up. And there's a relationship that you're in that can work, but you're both going to have to do some healing, some internal healing to get to that place. I'm going to start with, wow, okay, there's so many fives in this reading, like major changes in your life, in your personal life and your career. So the Five of Swords. So you see this guy standing here and the people are walking away and they kind of gave up fighting, but he's still standing here like, what are we doing? Like, are you fighting a losing battle, Virgo? Are you trying to fight for something or someone that isn't really worth your time? You know, that's something that you have to ask yourself. I definitely feel like the person around you is trying to get their money up. And the Five of Pentacles came up. I do see a change in money for this person and for you, but they're trying to get their money up. So they kind of feel like they've been left out in the cold by you, and you may not have necessarily left them out in the cold, but you like your shit in order. You'd like to be able to say, this is what I'm doing, this is how things need to be done, so that your household and your life can run a certain way, and it's understandable. But it's not always easy to meet your expectations. For the person around you, I definitely feel like there's delays around the money and they feel like they've let you down. I think that if they would come talk to you and open up to you about a little bit more, I don't feel like you would totally close them out. I just feel like you want the truth so you know the next step and what you need to do. Also, if any of you are some of you may be going through a divorce, or maybe working with someone that's going through a divorce, or you may work in the court system. I feel like there's going to be some major changes in business for you. And if that's so, you need to, or if you're thinking of going to the courts, make sure you are making this decision in August. Don't make any major decisions in July. I think I said that in the beginning of the reading, but you're trying to decide, do I need to keep going? Is there progress being made? Or am I fighting a losing battle? And I feel like you don't even realize that you have the upper hand in this situation. You just really need to speak from a loving place and lay it down. Because the reality is, it's nice to have someone around and nice to have help, but you don't need the aggravation. So if you don't want to be bothered, or if you feel like this person has become more of a burden, then kind of let them go. Like, free yourself. Like I was saying, the song coming at the beginning of the video, there definitely free yourself energy, or someone feeling like they need to be freed. This is definitely about a relationship because the King of Cups came out. And this is someone who doesn't want to disappoint you. And I feel like they've disappointed you with money, or they've been trying to get their money together for so long. And that it's like, you're so sick of it. You're so sick of their stuff that you almost feel like you're parenting them. And they kind of feel that way too. So a serious conversation needs to be had. But I do see some type of transition, or maybe someone's waiting for some money from an ex. But I do see a transition in money coming because the 10 of Pentacles came out. Money, contentment. and signing of money agreement. So, like I was saying, maybe money from an ex, a divorce, or some type of settlement in court. But definitely some changes in money are coming for you guys. The cards are calling you for you. All right, so you got the green card, compassion, love, cultivation, for you to have some type of compassion for this person, but also for yourself. Do you want money to rule your relationship? I definitely feel like like I said, a conversation has to be had. You have to say, am I gonna keep going with this, or do I need to free myself from the nonsense with this relationship? Then you need to really go within and say, how did I attract this relationship? Because you got the mirror card. Who or what is triggering you? So I feel like there's someone around that is, it's almost like, I almost feel like I said, like it's not a spouse and like it's almost like a child parent relationship. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Kind of energy. But why is this triggering you? Everything is a mirror. You're kind of looking in the mirror. Why did you attract this? That's what you kind of need to ask yourself and ask spirit. But you also need to make sure that you are exactly where you want to be with this. The passed over loved ones card came out. Comfort, forgiveness, and support. So there's definitely someone around you. I definitely feel the energy of a female, and I feel like she was very vibrant when she was living. And went through a really difficult ending, or her death was sudden, and she's around you offering support and letting you know not to feel guilt for her crossing over, that everything happens for a reason, and she wants you to be happy and live here like she should have lived. Like, keep fulfilling your life, keep doing things that make you happy. The next card you guys got, Virgo, is the Dragonfly, Transformation, Magic, Illusion. So I definitely feel like with the Free Yourself in the beginning of the video, you're seeing past the illusions and you're in a transformation period. Like, questioning yourself a little more, like, is this what I want? Is this going to work out for me? Is this what's best for me? And you're not really willing to, you're not going backwards anymore. And I have to say this, don't worry about like what everyone else is thinking around you, or how anyone else is going to perceive your relationship around you. Because I do feel for some of you, this person you should have let go of a long time ago. And it's almost like a comfort zone thing. You're comfortable in your own misery. But for others, they do have a lot of potential, and you love them and you see it. So, there is a lot of change coming for you guys in the rest of July and August, and huge transformation in your personal life and with money, definitely. If any of you have been thinking about getting into fashion, or maybe selling clothes, starting some type of online boutique, something like that, you should do it. And the last card you guys got is Don't Dim to Fit In. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Yeah, like for some of you, I feel like you're kind of dulling yourself down to certain people, and that is not even Virgo-ish. But or you feel like you're dumbing down almost. And you're running in circles with this person, and you feel like they should have saw your worth, stepped up already, and you're sick of it. Like, you're sick of it. So the only person that is in your way is you. And once again, going back to the mirror card, how is this person mirroring you? Why did you attract them? Is there something within you that doesn't fully see your worth? because they still have a space in your life for a reason. Now, I do feel like for some, you feel like they're seeing someone else, and they may have entertained someone else, but they do really want to please you. They just don't know how. And you teach people how to treat you. So if you keep having a revolving door for the same nonsense, then they're going to keep bringing the same nonsense. But they don't want to make you unhappy. Like for a lot of you, I do feel like this person does want to make you happy and come through in the right way, but you're sick of waiting. Like for a lot of you, I feel like you're sick of waiting. Like there's two different Virgos here. I feel like for some of you, you're in a dead end relationship. You should have let go of a long time ago, and you keep letting this person come back over and over again because you're comfortable, and they are who they are. So then for others, I do feel like this person has potential, but I do feel like you either have to take a few steps back and stop acting like you're their mother and let them and see if they're going to finally step it up, or really kind of speak your truth. But either way, you have to free yourself. You are capable of freeing yourself. You are in control of your happiness. They can add to your happiness, but the only way they can take away from your happiness is if you're not solid within yourself and who you are. So I hope this was helpful, Virgo. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Definitely for the month of July, you need to get in nature. Maybe start meditating. Headspace is a really good meditation app I started off with. And it's free until a certain point, then they want you to pay, but I just, I kept going on the free part. But it's a really helpful app. You need to find a way to silence your mind so you can have clarity on the next move. But money is definitely going to get better. You have a better position in your company and in the relationships of your life than you think. It doesn't always have to be perfect. You just have to be sometimes. You don't always have to figure it all out. So, hope that helps, Virgo. I'll talk to you guys soon.